Were you always loud, or is there a defining moment in your life where you realized you had to be?
That's a great question. And it's funny because at least in my household, of the women in my family, like my mom and my sister are louder than me in terms of like volume. Like they were always
Like actual volume.
actual volume. I've always been kind of an introvert. That first line, confrontation never has been my strength, has always been my reality. But I always knew who I was and what I stood for, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And I was never not confident, but confrontation and sometimes voicing that I struggled with. And I remember being in the industry in the very beginning. I was sent roles or I was sent songs that weren't in line with who I was, whether it was derogatory towards women or it was too sexual. It just, bottom line, just wasn't who I was. And I would say no to them, even if they would offer me quick fame. And it was not understood by the men in the industry, and I was considered difficult until over time it became admirable and respectable to be a woman who stood for what she believed in. And that's when I realized that that is my way of being loud. It's not being the noisiest person in the room, but it's being true to who I am in my heart and fearlessly doing that and fearlessly defending that.
For as long as you can remember, have you always been true to yourself? Have you ever dabbled outside of that and made you realize that it was the wrong decision and to come back to being who you are and following your gut?
You know, I think I've been really careful about the decisions that we've made in my career, and I'd like to say that I think everything has been true to who I am. I think there have been probably personally times in my life where maybe you kind of steer slightly away from, you don't listen to your gut, and then you're like, I should have listened to my gut. My gut knew it all along. But I think in my career, I think I'm pretty proud to say that I think everything has felt pretty true to who I am.